Anyway, Yamuajo, Amuakaba Adom TV, so brasso see the big agenda every one. And ne, you have been komo afa Education Minister Honorable Haruna Idrusu, directive. Also the Ghana Education Service say one way say Ghana suku biya no and kwada suku no ye de ye sebe kasa and kwada no one maame no eka na be kire omo ade na ebaye no na ya manfo adwemu kesere na si one time say me say onuga wezo ohun ni ukọ kamena no ne ade eno an de be kire nkwada na ade akotoro so hwe na say saying but clarification by later on ye deputy minister Yura Clement Park Dr. Clement Park by HSA from KG to class 3 KG ekusi class 3 nti aban suku de say senior enkran ye wo ya de nkran na de be kire wo anase wo maame ekasa ode ewo no na no mintimi hunu say mother tongue no ye be efa no according to ebia area no kasa amoka na say wo no ba bia wo firi no kasa moka ene de be hwede a kire wo but ni nyina mu no emwa bi wom ebeboa nkoda no amomo hunade yiye anase ye ni enyamfaso ben ene de afiri so sankomo de pese hwe din na nwumre yi e big agenda so efrem na say ampofo ma yentwe ho mra ye ba enkomo no de aka nyina ye de beto aso na ena se enkoma eye kwasinsia se ebra eja meji ahome kakra no ono hwe kire tutu bibia ma bia koye yasa ba de na akrantie se yaba ene ye betwa gumu a ene sa ye ba sisi a yama akwa babie mu ade aba big agenda so ebra so se di nkomo ne nkomo ya ba bedie no basically efa eye mother tongue and directive free Ministry of Education the Honorable Minister Haruna Idrusu na akọ ede ama Ghana Education Service Director General say won hwe say across the country be bia akyerkyerefo ede the mother tongue na che say kasa ewo eye mpotem ho no ede ebekire enkwada no ade na no atimi aboa mankwara na te de ekiro mo na si yisan se brofo na doso na brofo no nsoso no bi won mo a ye ka asiasi so aka nyina enkwada no won mo enti ase na according to minister no we a part of policy reforms and I say nhye a wo mo ye de asakra homasuam ewo memu initially na ntiase ne mai se omo de yakwa kodum pempenso be but clarity aba from Deputy Education Minister Dr. Clement Park was say from KG to class 3 na yentie Honorable Haruna Idrusu abroad this has me to dwano na enseti to no ma yenkomodi epesidi na nwumre e biepie mu atiase ahwemfa so de e befiri mu aba ene empono de ehwe se ebeyo ankasa yentie Ira Haruna Idrusu.
The Director General of GES is here. You have emphasized that we should shift focus to basic education and to improve learning outcomes at the basic level. Mr. President, the story is told of a young girl whose teacher somewhere in the Ashanti region went in and was waxing English, teaching at that early stages of development. Then the child told the teacher that so, Mr. President, in line with that and with your authority, I'm directing the Director General of the Ghana Education Service and the GES that from today, teacher use of mother tongue instruction is now compulsory in all Ghanaian schools.
And from today, teacher use of mother tongue in teaching is compulsory. Said the canano bia na ebe akoye bia at will se opa na wayo no debi e say dey say yen hye a directive way soafo na on the dangomasua no e dey ama Ghana Education Service se wo mo hwe se ebe ye adwuma nche bia obeka ya gama nche resi issue se enkran no schools ahodo na wa na ye hwe se ye dey enkran e kasa be kire nkwara no ade na aban pe the minister eken enso won hye so be sakra mu na ye Ghanaian language no ya uplift no sanse sei akoda bia de brofo wenkanka maamefo ni bi ho no mu asebe brofo na nkasa kra wonte enso no de epopu and be sentence past tense ne sa akoda na be ka brofo na no ye ne ba ka brofo he nti di oya santini pa no sebe ontimi nka sante okaso nka sante twi entwa sante twi ontimi di o enkranani pa no enkran ontimi nka di oya nwunani pa ontimi nka nwuna kasa no na sebe di o esremni aya wo na hakora di okoka no obu be aka cho se me aha na ye wo me aha na metire ntimi kasa de me nti anya hwe enti sane yin na na mpanimfo akeka mo adwa bom so mpeso mo ye di frase wo suku ahodo no mu a ebetimi aboa na wo de yenkwa hama no so na yin nkom ebe ma akwan ebrepema mo abam na wo so watimi a kire wa adwene nemum Reverend Betty a ye kana semi ayi obi a wo ye educationist ne se wa bene wo nwoma suam ono ebeboa yen ama yahwe Reverend otimi nka anwumre me mo adwo emu akwa ba
mpacho me da se
migidi so ho ye
mpacho me ho ye pa
yo Reverend anwumre de ye frɛ wa nya bone enkomodi a ye education minister wapeja edi ahwe apaso ama ho directive na eja emunti ase ni mu nkyeremu no ye pese ye gie minim se wate de efa se ene ye mother language ana se mother tongue yemfa eno nkyra de we basic schools no na no etimi aboa mankwada na te ase yi dedi kan Reverend wate ho asem
pacho mati asem no City FM mati pa but maybe many questions myself, but I can't ask anybody. I ask myself many questions concerning the directive. Say directives, no, is it not too harsh? Is it not too early? What preparations have we done to make it very effective in our school? I would say GS now, but me directly, GS, Director General, and our teachers say yes. But you have to be specific. Say language. My prayer that my children should speak my language, my local language.
Yeah.
Now, but there are some subjects in the schools that, to me, my directives are directly that those subjects should be spoken by all means and with immediate effect. Action is too hard and harsh, or I would say that it's too quick for teachers to comply. Then here, we write in our schools, our compounds, that children speak English, no vernacular. That's our policy and our directions now. We told our teachers to do, and we counseling it. So before a policy or a policy directive should be given, we need to work our homework well. We need to work well. Say directional, my teacher for it to be effectively handled. Now, how do we teach English language in local language? English is a foreign language. How do we teach our foreign language in our local Ewe language, Akan language, Dagbani, and all other languages in Ghana? But when we are seeing that mathematics, science, or few other things in the basic school, say teacher for, if they are teaching and the children are not understanding the concept, switch to the language they will understand and come back. So, say BC and any examination, the children will not write in the local language. They are going to write in foreign language, English. So, if the children will write in a different language, not in our local language, then these things must be done step by step.
Okay.
It cannot take effect from yesterday or 3 days ago. You know, the teachers must also reorganize their mind towards the directive. Minister said yes, said yes. The Ghana Education Service too cannot even write. I think they'll find it difficult to instruct teachers that minister says this immediately, it must be done. No. English language, how do we teach that? Mathematics, science, social studies, some languages there, say Ghanaian language in our basic school, directive there, but if you want to teach, don't use any language in teaching ever. In teaching Dagbani, Ga, or anything. use their own language throughout, with specific examples and other things. But say English, mathematics, science, those terminologies in these technical subjects must be used. It must be used because they are technical subjects. It must be used. And if a white man hears that we want to know our language, want to speak our language, that is not the way I feel with my opinion. It shouldn't be so. I'm not against government policy or minister's directive, but I'm saying that it should be done gradually. And English must be taught in English. Basic schools, sir. These children, we are praying that they should speak their mother tongue, but not in all subjects that they are teaching. Otherwise, there must be specific subjects that this and this and this must be done this way. That is my thought.
And you say, science say photosynthesis say. Obi a obeka o nkonko translate photosynthesis ni mum ni mo betre so obi a photosynthesis no kwan a enua efa so no a omunuane ofa mframa we wo abonten a de nipa mpe no na ono no de ano na aduane na de ode beba abonten no oxygen e de nipa so ontimi nkyerɛkyerɛ nsa ma nkwara na ntia se
it can be easy. It can be easily done. So if teachers are finding it difficult to translate into our local language, it will make the subject more difficult for children.
Okay.
Otherwise, what we call samples and teaching materials and other things must be given to the teachers so that when they are demonstrating what they say we should teach in our language, it should be easier for them.
Okay.
My junior, sir.
Na Robert, wadama say ekokoba say yetimi ama ye ho said you'll be in the bro for give time some time. Yetimi ama ye ho bre I inculcate into bia syllabus ni bibia. We cry the clarity bi by senka enye KG to class 3 said the deputy minister no e ka no. Yetimi ama ye ho bre na ye de ahye ye nwoma suan hye ni mu a yade e beboa yen.
I am correct. If we've taken our time to prepare adequately for teachers also to implement this directive, but immediately, as my minister said, that is what I'm seeing that teachers will find it very difficult to comply. But they must comply, but it will be difficult.
Nature says, see, the compulsory. From now on, the bedding,
I believe, I'm not speaking for the teachers, but I'm speaking from my mind that it will be difficult for them. But if the instruction says that specific subject to be done or should be taught in English directly, fine. The children also, they are finding it very difficult to understand English as a subject. So when they are writing their compositions and the examination, they find it difficult. But if it is ever must be taught in ever. English, for instance, Dagbani, Ga, and others must be taught in that specific language. But few subjects, other subjects, I am of the view that it should be handled with diplomacy before it to be effectively done.
All right. Robert, my end was saying. I hope say we said your kind no e wo adwen komodie na ba ne say ni be dia na ya hwe how best I betimi anya bibidi afri mu sanse menim so what study your friend say other countries say China and Japan mo Germany mo omo straightly omdo mo kasa na kire nkoda no fira ahyase na akodu animu ne bia borofrom de abata ho kakra bi no ya adopt sa de na ebeboa yen
and they are foreign languages. And that is their language. So our language also, as Ghanaian language, must be taught in a Ghanaian language. But foreign languages, can you teach China language or Chinese in ever? No, you cannot teach it in a different language unless you handle it in that language that can fit or be understanding with the children. So it's something that we should take our time to implement, but not immediately. With me, that is me, my opinion.
Mate, Reverend Jonathan Bete mame na wase wo bra wa geni edi enkomo sabre ye beba homa no so na won so awutie ye frifie de swafo yi de atodwa yi a ye se ye nhye sabre ko no obetima join ye se e ade beboa titire mo ya kyerɛkyerɛfo a mo hwɛ yen wo big agenda so mo nimdie wo homasua mu wo ye wofuo mpo oba sabio ne homework de ba won na ye 0302 221701 221702 221703 aya na me pese issue say no ye discussing it dispassionately na enkonko ye se ira manyosem no ne ade be ba enhumasua de emfa nye sa ye nya manyosem firim ye nyi sa nyama no na ye nhwe asem no se de tie critically na ye commentaries bi ho no mo a ye policy formulation policy directive ebia me no mienu adwen kire be kire na beboa ahyepi the swafon person yen ebia with good intention adwempa bi etachiri na bia kwan ye fa so yen na se ye pre ye ho aye no na e wo sunsuanso boni bia wadwen no wo de ba kabam kabinti na yaboa no de ebesipo no perifo agena so e de ayedwuma 0302 0302221701 221702 221703 obetimi ababa entientiam sanse ye bre no esopa obo ba bia wo frefri na fe wama yetie de oka mame hwe ese manya frefo di kan ewo ahoma no so hello otimenka hello say wantimi enyina ahoma no so nana aba nana aboko de
nyame Adom na nso
me ho ye pa ka se free
e ka se free odoko
nana mami ntie o
me did say directive na minister ne de abande be boa nkwala ne pa because I'm saying you know that can na no mo show when do you understand yes most of yours there the not say local language na America
na e teacher ni on
me patai
na ntie kasa mo hyase ne ya mo betimi aye
oh kaka e betimi dia fra ye nko ni local dialect ne and nko about the best fra na abua nkala no
okay na me da se pa so chicheni a wafre me nya chechefo ni sei ne mo amunim ngo masuan ma ke bebo me pa Akim boko de
Yehu Adom boko
o ka se free he
e pa cho me ka se free asante mampon
Akim mampo fo ho ye
Yehu Adom bia ho ye
mo monti asese nyame Adom 26 December ampo for J Leaves concert ne ye be sa dia ba why afi kire wadwene ne enko
yo na na da shi be hwe wonim na se de na educational is no kana say I too early no kwa bis me ne adwene because our program e de na so anymore mu ya de ne emwa because one posting of teachers require one of the major effort you say ni pano obi wa asante ya posting up obi a gomba ho ba bi ho an how can say ni pano betimi on take us but me say personal local admin samri na was kay nya bo training and kakra ka say na papa ne and this the boy. That's it.
Miss Mendasi, Charlotte Wahman, so hello. Shasha Aboko there.
Hello.
Charlotte, we are Checheni. What do you mean?
Yes, Papa Shine.
All right, okay, Sefring.
Papa, make a step to Obuasi.
All right, Obuasi for Yamin Shramu, pa, we can Wabuami, your Chiamia ye, Amana, Yamin Shramu. My auntie Charlotte also a Checheni, your home.
Me pata there be me no checheni.
Oh, okay, but beti ma boa discussion no. What do you say?
A good idea pa. A good idea pa. Nana minister ne ka say it needs a prepare mo ya ne to me, but we will say you do to me because say you try say a train na you dey be implement say na to say ya and no so emboa. It in any mo ya you starting gradually me say e be boa pa. It's good. It's good idea.
Mate, me da se pa Charlotte, ye Obuasi fo nyina kan champion McLean. Ene Obuasi MC First Love. Vasco, ye nwie ne se ebre na so. Hello Vasco.
Hello.
Ye ebre na so ye kafra ye mfa onsi. Ye frem na na se ampo for ye big agenda nie. First Love, wo ye Obuasi MC Yakopon enhira wo ye papa wo eye udwumadi a wodi wo Obuasi ne mpota mu nyina no. Nyame ya Adom a o kire be se hia wo big agenda so na se ye koma production team nyina ye danse.